All right, let's dive into it. As you know, I've been buying single-family homes for the last 10 years. And today, I'm breaking down the 3 essential elements I believe are crucial for succeeding in 2025. These are the 3 must-have: lead generation, money, and a solid community. And we're gonna break it down. Hey, it's Lee here, and you are watching the Real Estate Baller Show. We are a growing channel. We have been growing organically, and we could really use your help. Can you hit that subscribe button and share this episode with a friend? It helps us more than you know and allows us to help more people to reach financial freedom through real estate investing. Thank you and enjoy the episode. I'm sorry for this interruption. I've been asked a lot about passive investment, and I understand that there is nothing passive about being a landlord unless you can find a great property management company. So if you own an Airbnb, a vacation rental, or a short-term rental, and you are looking to free up your time, contact our team at Buzz Vacation Rentals at 281-549-8432 or check out our website at www.buzzvacationrentals.com. Thank you. This episode is brought to you by Jet Lending. For over 20 years, Jet Lending has been helping real estate investors succeed. They offer 100% financing so you can be in at $0 at closing. I can always count on Jet Lending to fund my deals. If you're looking to fund your next deal, contact our friend over at jetlending.com. This episode is brought to you by National Real Estate Insurance Group, a national independent insurance agency specifically for real estate investors. I personally use NREIG for my investment properties. They offer a low monthly payment option to help you to lower your cash out of pocket when buying an investment property. If you're looking for insurance coverage for your flips or your rental, reach out to them. You can click on the link in the show descriptions, or you can reach out to Jules at 816-946-8443. Okay, so first up, let's talk lead generation. When I talk about lead generation, I always ask one question. Do you have more time or more money? Your answer will determine how you approach lead generation. If you got more time on your side, you can get creative. You can do door knocking, cold calling, searching MLS. These are solid ways to find leads without spending a lot of cash. And if you are thinking of cold calling and you need to have a list of leads, we did an episode on batch leads. So I'll be sure to have the link included here. Go watch or listen to that episode. And if you do decide to use them, I have a favor. Please use an affiliate link included in the show note. We really appreciate you. Now, and if you have more money than time, that opens up different doors. You could do direct mail campaigns, build a website and run SEO and PPC ads, or even buy a HomeVestor franchise. Whichever way you decide to go, you gotta have multiple lead generation methods, because sometimes one may work better than the other, and then you have to be consistent. The key is consistency. Okay, you can't do it for 1 month and decide it's not it, right? So whether you are out knocking doors every day or you dropping money, paying ads, stick with it for at least 6 months. After 6 months, you should be collecting data and have enough data at that point to make informed decisions about what you would do next. And before I dive into the next point, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are dropping these gold nuggets every week and you don't want to miss out. Now, back to it. Money. Okay. And I'm talking about 2 types of money here. One is the money for your living expenses for however long it takes you to get your house buying business ramp up, right? And then the money to get into the deals. So if you have a certain lifestyle, then you need to budget for that lifestyle. If you live frugal, then you budget for the frugal lifestyle. However, much that is, you should plan to have enough to cover your expenses until your house buying business start to paying off. And then the other money is the money for your deals. And this really depends on how you plan to exit the deals. If you just wholesale, then you don't need any money to get in the deal, right? You may need earnest money sometime, every now and then, not all the time. But if you're just wholesaling everything, then obviously you don't need money to get in the deal. But if you plan to rehab or buy and hold for rental, you will need money, as most lender will require a down payment, or you have to buy it really, really deep where you don't have to bring in down payment, but you're going to need money for carrying costs and money for some rehab, right? Because sometimes you may have to pay the contractor ahead of time and then draw from your lenders. So depending on what you're doing, that will determine how much funds or money you need for the deals. And of course, if you plan to buy more houses, then you will need access to more capital. And you also need to have more reserve in the bank. And I don't want you to think I'm contradicting myself here on another episode that we did, that you don't need money to get into real estate. You don't need big money. But if I say you don't need money at all, and if I did say that in that episode, then I apologize. That is not true. You will need some money, and how much you need depending on what your plan is and how you're going to buy the property or how you're going to exit the property. And finally, community. I personally think community is the key thing. One of the reasons why I decided to get into the HomeVestor franchise. It's hard. This is not easy. This business is not easy. And you can't do it alone. And believe me when I say that. You also don't want to do this alone. So whether it's finding a mentor, a coach, or joining a mastermind group, having a support system is a game changer. That power of sharing your struggles and wins with the people who are going through the same stuff that you go through every day. That is incredible. So find a group. And if there isn't one, then start one. So you have this people, with the same mindset or that going through the same thing you go through. Like I have an amazing support system with my family and friends, but I cannot talk to them about the deals because they just don't get it, right? So for you to stick around, to last longer, to go through, to be successful, you need to find yourself a good, solid community. And I highly recommend join a group. And if you don't have a group, then start one. And by being a part of a community, you also feel like you have to be accountable, right? You have your other teammate or other people in the group doing so well, and you feel like you got to get motivated and do the same thing they do. Maybe that's just me, but I'm competitive like that. So being a part of a community really keeps you grounded, motivated, and moving forward. We have an online community here at REBallers on Facebook. So join if you haven't already. But there's also the aspect of an in-person community that I also recommend you to be a part of. All right, that's all for today's episode. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we are dropping fresh insight like this every week to help you crush it in 2025. Crush it, okay? And if you got more questions or thoughts, drop them in the comment below. I love hearing from you. I read them all. So keep at it, and I will catch you in the next video.